Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We're on now episode 182, and I'll be doing my review on Hellboy, the 2019 version. Well, reboot, rather. Finally. And I know I'm late on this, but I had to edit and upload a whole lot of audio from Planet Comic Con from March of from March 29th through the 31st. So I've done like I say at least 21. So yeah, I did 21 audio recordings from a podcast for that event. So I decided to take care of that first, then do Hellboy review. So just letting you. I just wanted to explain to you guys why. What I just wanted to explain to you guys about the delay. So, yeah, I did see Hellboy a while back on my 34th birthday. So, but anyway, spoiler alert: if you have not seen Hellboy yet, I strongly suggest that you do not listen to this episode. You've been warned. So, in the Dark Ages, the Blood Queen Nimue, I think played by Milia Jovovich, unleashes a plague on England until King Arthur stops her with the aid of Ganeda, a member of her coven. Arthur uses Excalibur to dismember Nimue, Nimue or whatever, and hides her remains across England. In present-day Tijuana, paranormal investigator Hellboy reluctantly kills missing Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense agent Esteban. Well, actually, just want to let you know that BPRD, it's for shorts for the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense. So just letting you know, it's not an acronym, it's more like an initial. But anyway, so Esteban Ruiz, whose mission got him turned into a vampire. After hearing Ruiz's dying words that the end is coming, Hellboy is brought back to the BPRD in Colorado. He is assigned by BPRD leader Trevor Butenholm, his adopted human father. In the comics, I thought it was Trevor Bloom for a moment. I don't know why, but you know what? Maybe no, that was the previous Hellboy, the one with Ron Perlman. That one. It was Trevor Bloom. So I guess different name for different movie. Anyway, so yeah, he is the adopted human father. But he was assigned by him to assist in the Osiris Club hunt for three giants. So Hellboy is informed by the club seer, Lady Hatton, and that Brotherholm was meant to kill when he first came into the world as a result of the Nazis' Project Ragnarok. So meanwhile, the hog-like fairy, Gruagach, retrieves several of Nimue's remains. So during the hunt, Hellboy is betrayed and nearly killed by the hunters before they are ambushed by the giants. Barely conscious, Hellboy manages to defeat the giants before being rescued by a young woman. So Hellboy awakens in the woman's flat and recognizes her as Alice Monaghan. She's a medium. He wants retrieved from the fairies as a baby. sending a SWAT team to retrieve Hellboy. Brutenholm um, relays that um, someone has taken Nimue's remains and is seeking the last piece at the Osiris Club. They are introduced they are introduced to M11 agent Ben DeMio, and Hellboy and Alice join the team headed to the club. Finding everyone at the club slaughtered, Alice channels uh, Hatton's spirit, who reveals that Nimue's she reveals that Nimue seeks Hellboy to cause the apocalypse. So Nimue's arm is taken by Grugach, and Nimue distracts Hellboy by appealing to his frustrations. Allowing Grugach to escape, Hellboy reveals that Grugach is a changeling who took baby Alice before Hellboy branded him with iron. So Grugach, with the guidance of witch Baba Yaga, which is I think the Russian for boogeyman. But anyway, um, revives Nimue to exact revenge on Hellboy for ruining his chance of being human. So Demio takes them to M11 headquarters before secretly acquiring a special bullet to kill Hellboy. After an argument with Butenholm about his adoption, Hellboy leaves before being magically transported to Baba Yaga's house. Having shot out Baba Yaga's right eye, Hellboy is talked into giving up one of his eyes for the location where Nimue plans to restore herself. So Hellboy reneges on an agreement, and Baba Yaga curses him. On the way to Nimue's location in Pendleton, DeMille reveals to Alice that he was the sole survivor of a were-jaguar attack. The group arrives after Nimue's full resurrection and kills her coven except for Ganida. Except of Ganida. Nimue's prison. Nimue poisons Alice and flees with Grugach. Ganida directs Hellboy to the resting place of the wizard Merlin to save Alice. Hellboy and the Mayo evacuate Merlin's still living body, and Merlin cures Alice before putting her and Demio to sleep. So Merlin tells Hellboy that he is descendant to King Arthur, his mother, who was spirited to hell by his father. So when offered Excalibur, Hellboy refuses it after a vision of himself causing the apocalypse. Merlin, having exhausted his magic, disintegrates. The trio return to London to find the M11 staff dead and Brutenholm missing. So they follow Nimue's they follow Nimue to St. Paul's Cathedral, and Hellboy fights an empowered Grugach aided by Demio in where Jaguar form. Nimue kills Grugach and knocks Hellboy into Arthur's hidden tomb that holds Excalibur. So Hellboy initially refuses to pull the sword, but reneges when Numue kills Brutus. The sword's removal opens a portal to Hell from which demons emerge and attack London. Alice channels Brukenholm's spirit to disiguate, disiguate Hellboy, and he decapitates Nimue, throwing her head into a closing portal after the demons are sent back to Hell. Hellboy and Brutenholm exchange farewells, and Damio, discards the special bullet. And 6 months later, the trio raid a cult club where they find the water tank of an it's Ichthyo sapien, which pretty much means which is pretty much ape sapien, pretty much. So that's just I guess obviously they're going to do a sequel, and you know Abe Sapien will make a second debut in this film, in the sequel, of course. So I was just letting this pretty much just an Easter egg, pretty much. So letting everybody know that Abe Sapien will be in the next sequel if they ever decide to do one. Which they probably, they might maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, so in the mid-credit scenes, Hellboy is counseled at Rutenholm's grave by the ghost of his hero, Lobster Johnson. So in the post-credit scene, which is the end credits, Baba Yaga enlists an unseen force to seek out Hellboy with a promise of allowing him to finally die. So, but anyway, that's my take. But I'm gonna say that the movie was okay. I'll give it 7 out of 10. I should give it a 6.5, but I like some of the action films in there, and I thought that David Harbour, who plays the new Hellboy, I thought he was funny at times. So I say he's the only reason why the movie is getting a 7 out of 10. But there's some good action sequences. I love the special effects. The only thing I did not like was the fact that Ian McShane, who played Trevor Brutenholm, died. So I didn't like that Ian McShane died in the film. So that pretty much angered me. It's the second time they killed off Hellboy's dad. So I didn't like that. So that's the reason why, it's getting a 7 as well. Should have got a 6.5, but I like the direction that they went. The writing was okay. It was too gory, too graphic. I never really read the Hellboy comic book, so I wouldn't really know if that adaptation of Hellboy was really graphic or raunchy, so I wouldn't know. But I say yeah, the special effects was good, the writing was okay. I did like the actors. I'm okay that it was rebooted, but I was hoping they would bring Abe Sapien in the film, or do at least a Doug Jones cameo. But if they ever decide to do a sequel, I might end up watching that one. So, but it's not the same without Ron Perlman. So, which they could at least done a third Ron Perlman Hellboy film, which that would have been cool. But it is what it is. But anyway, that's pretty much my review on the film. I thought they could have done more, and I thought that they could have at least let Ian McShane's character survive. But it is what it is. But anyway, feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. Oh, and we are available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, and of course YouTube.